Hi, my name is Rochelle Reinertson, and today I'm going to be doing a speech on what one must know for survival of college. So finally, you've made it. You're going to college. You can't wait to get to your first party, the first of many, right? You imagine the vast population of the opposite gender. Yeah, college is going to be a blast. Until you realize that you're failing all of your classes. You realize that your parents realize you're failing all of your classes. And then you realize how much this little expedition is going to cost your future, more mature self. Think about that. I myself have actually been to 3 different colleges. My first 2 attempts at college were, well, they really sucked. I really sucked, and I learned a really hard, a very expensive lesson. Actually, I learned multiple lessons. I learned that no matter how alone you think you might be, there's always help, and it can come from multiple different sources. And the next lesson was that you should really try to make friends, and not just any old go get a drink friend. You need friends that have the same classes as you do and have the same interests that you do. Last but not least, you need to treat college like exercising. It will go further, I will go further into detail with that later. You, my friends, are not alone. Whether you're the first of your family to go to college or just a loner like me, there is help around the corner. One of the first places that you might think to look, and that is actually probably the first place you should look, is the library. Librarians can help you with papers, they can help you with research, and just any general questions that you might have. These wonderful people can point you in the right direction, even if you need to go to a completely different office. Like, say you're brand new to college, you've never been there before, but you need to find the financial aid office. Librarians are most likely going to know where it's at, and the library is pretty easy to find. One thing that's pretty awesome about CWI is that the librarians are more than willing to look over one of your papers for you. They have an online submission where you can turn in a paper and they will review your paper and give it back to you, and you can make corrections and get a better grade on it. And another thing they have is 24/7 live chat online. And so if you're using their online sources like journals and articles and have a question, in the middle of the night there's a librarian on duty to help you. After realizing that you're not alone, you really need to make friends. This might sound funny to you. You're going to college, you should make lifelong friends, right? If you're an introvert like me, you really don't make friends well, no matter how many times people tell you you need to make friends in class. This is one thing that would have helped me so much in my first 2 attempts at college. You need to make friends that have the same classes as you. By having these friends, you're held accountable for the homework, and somebody else is holding you accountable, not just yourself. When your friend gets home from school or meets you on the way to class and they ask you, hey, what'd you get on math number 50? And you're either going to search through your papers and find the answer and give it to them, or you're going to kind of shy away in embarrassment because you didn't do the homework. If I would have had more friends like this in class, I might have actually done well in my first 2 years of college. One thing that's pretty awesome about CWI is that the classes are small, and it's really easy to make friends and acquaintances that'll help you out. Making friends sounds reasonable. Okay, but now I'm going to suggest that you treat college like exercising. I know this also sounds funny, and it kind of sucks because, exercising takes some dedication. But if you want to look like a hottie, you got to work to get there. Just like if you want to get a degree and have a good education, you need to work your butt off to get there as well. And just like exercise, if you don't set aside time to do it, you don't set aside time to study and to do your homework and dedicate yourself to doing that, you're not going to get it done. If you want to succeed at school, make it a priority. If it's not your priority, then anything and everything will get in the way of studying. I mean everything. Boyfriend, girlfriend, family, work, dog, cat, I mean anything. It's ridiculous. Not that you don't need to make time for other things in your life, but coming from a personal experience, these things don't just get in the way. They become overused excuses that you let get in the way, and you'll regret that in the end. In conclusion, no matter where you come from, no matter what your past grades may be, if you're the first person out of your family to go to college, you have every means at your fingertips to pass college and to get your degree. When you realize that there are people hired to specifically help you besides your teachers, that you don't have to pay for their help. Well, you're kind of paying for it, but not right then. When you find out that it's easy to make friends and to find study buddies, And finally, if you treat college like exercise and make it priority, you're going to be just fine. Now, good luck and off to your future. Thank you.
Hi again, Mom.